No, do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know what we do. We back in the building as always. Our last segment, we talked about Lane Kiffin. New team, new year, same hater. He's on his bullshit. He's crying because LSU is in primetime playing Alabama while he's got the 3:30 game versus Georgia at home. He'd rather play in primetime, but he needs to take that up with TV because we gave away the dirty secret that TV controls who plays who and what time and where. Yeah. If you don't like your time slot, give the money back. So we go from the SEC and the college football ranks. We jump right into the NBA. Joel Embiid, he's suspended for 3 games. Now, we think that it is unjustified that this man is actually serving a 3-game suspension. If you have lived under a rock and you haven't heard about this situation, Joel Embiid, he shoved a reporter in the locker room of a Philly game, a reporter from the Inquirer, the Philadelphia Inquirer, that has produced certain asshole individuals like Stephen A. Smith and other bombastic retards. Can you even say that now? Okay, mongoloids. So, yeah, my vocabulary is very extensive. So, the guy had actually invoked Arthur, which is Joel Embiid's dead brother, in an article going at him for not playing. However, Joel Embiid knew, like I said, Joel Embiid knew why he wasn't playing. The team knew why Joel Embiid wasn't playing. However, I don't think that this beat writer, who's supposed to be in the loop about all things Philadelphia 76ers, I don't think that he got the memo. And yeah, anytime you start talking about family members that's deceased and you start talking about children, you cross the line. You've went too far. You've crossed the line and you went too far. So from our perspective, I'm glad Joel Embiid stood down on business. And when he seen him, hey, he had to make it right. He shoved the guy. And he's lucky he got shoved, because if there'd been anybody else, he'd have got punched. He'd have got punched in the face. Give me a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Burger King. BK, have it your way because you rule. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Burger King. If you have the app, they've got the limited time only, the cheesy tots, the things and rings, and your way meal. You can go ahead and combine anything from your Whopper Jr. to your 4-piece nugget, value fries, and cola. You can customize that order. You can do that all through the app. BK, have it your way, because you rule. Yeah, shout out to Burger King. Make sure you get your Burger King for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not all at the same day. My God, no. Break that up. Back on Joel Embiid. So I think one of the things that broke my heart when I was reading the article out of Yahoo Sports is Joe Dumars. He got out there tap dancing and book dancing and showing all of his teeth, talking about there has to be mutual respect and it's paramount between the players and the media and the NBA. We understand Joel was offended. What? Why was Joe Dumars made to make that statement? Why does he have to black-splain away? Joel Embiid is a college-educated man. Joel Embiid can speak for himself, which he does later on in the article. But it hurt my heart because they made Joe Dumars do it. And I think it equally was upsetting and offensive that he agreed to do it. Now, we understand Joel was offended by the personal nature of the original version of the reporter's column. Interactions must remain professional on both sides and can never turn physical. Dude, you're not running for Congress. You're not running for mayor. Why are you doing this? And I know the old saying, never meet your heroes because your heroes will let you down. But that was a guy held in high regard with the Bad Boy Pistons. that was a guy I held in high regard because Joe Dumars, when he spoke, people listened. And that was his cachet. He wasn't as big as Barkley, and he wasn't as big as Rodman or John the Spider Sally. He wasn't as big as those guys or imposing, but when he spoke, people listened. And for him to do this almost blew all of that into like I said, it almost blew it all in the trash. Because they did not need you to do this. They did not need you to do this. And you don't have to sit out here and try and play this both sides and we can never get fit. No, it's no both sides. This man is a man. You talk about this man's children, that's crossing the line. You knew the reporter was in the wrong when the editor, not only did they retract everything he put out there about this man's dead brother, they also took out the man's son, his name, out of the papers. You don't know the nature of fandom and how crazy these people can be. To put a child at risk like that is very irresponsible. So when he acts out, he's not acting out because your words have crossed the line. He's acting out because you have crossed the line. You've put his child at risk. This man lost his brother in a car accident. How dare you? You playing with this man's name. How dare you? This is not that way, and it's not sweet. But then to have Joe Dumars get out there and black-explain away and have to give the media some sort of tongue-in-cheek, I don't know what that was, and it hurt. Give me a rap album that we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track so far is Cosmo Freestyle, Wolverine crazy, yo. Rabbit Island, It's Your Anniversary, that song crazy too. Yeah, Walk It Off, and On the Set. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once, in stores now. A shout out to Freddie Gibbs, good album. I was sitting there banging it all week. It's been, like I said, it's been a great week. Especially it's been a good month. Hip hop is closing strong. This has been really, I always cry because the first quarter of hip hop, you don't get any good albums. You really get a lot of talented no-name guys or first-time guys or sophomore album guys coming out. But when you get to that second quarter to right now, it's been a really good year for rap music. So back to Joel Embiid. And when I said earlier in prior segments that Joel Embiid can speak for himself, he did. And he was saying that when his body doesn't feel right and it's not working, now he lets the training staff know, he lets his coaches know, the GMs know, the owners know. It's not just I'm sitting out and I'm not talking to anybody. And I'm sure his agent has communicated the same to everybody who needs to know. Now, why this reporter doesn't know is that'll show you the importance that he garners. Yeah, that'll show you the importance that he garners. So when you start to sling mud and you start to quote unquote write salacious pieces just for attention, you're not really talented. You're not really talented, and all that just showed is that nobody really rocked with you like that. But he also said that if I know, and I didn't know this until Joel Embiid had made this public, he broke his face twice. He broke his face twice for the Philly franchise. Came back early and risked his vision. Risked his vision because that's how much he loved that city. That's how much he loved that team. That's how much he loved the game. He gambled on himself. And just because he wasn't playing some meaningless first 3 to 4 week games in the season, you have a classless reporter attack his dead brother and his child because he wasn't playing. The same guy who broke his face and came back and risked his vision, permanently impairing him for life. He put it all on the line for the city of Philadelphia. He played with broken hands and broken fingers. And how could you even question this man's heart that says he doesn't want to play? And I know at certain times, dishonest figures would like to go ahead and say, hey, look, if I got to go to work hurt, okay, you tell me when's the last time you went to work and it could have cost you your eyesight for the rest of your life. Never. But you want to bring up this man's dead brother and his child, and you want to publish that? Again, you lucky you didn't get punched. Take the push, but you lucky you didn't get punched. So, Philly faithful, the good people of Philadelphia, let me know. Do I have it wrong? Should Joel Embiid have not pushed this dude? Did both of them cross the line? This is Big Vern. I'll